T-Rex, who's your friend over here? Who's that? Who's that? He's going to stay in. We're going to go out the door, Rex. Sorry. Go ahead. Come on. He's a toy. I'm just toying with you. Oh, don't be mean to T-Rex. Oh, be nice. What a nice Saturday. Oh, that's a condensation trail and some cirrus clouds indicative of a warming atmosphere. So whatever you had yesterday, it's probably going to be just as pretty today. And you could probably add 2 to 4 degrees, except right at the beach. There's very light wind today, so there'll be a sea breeze. And we did experience record cold air again this morning in parts of the east. From, again, in Cleveland, it was in the low 50s all the way down to near the Gulf Coast states. I think this is it for the record cold with this nice dry high pressure system that's come in here. In New England this morning, the temperature was in the 40s in many spots. There was some thick valley fog, which burns off very quickly with the rising sun. There's the temperature map with the dew point in the blue. And the dew points are in the 40s and 50s, and the air is going to warm up to about 82 on average, I would say, in New England today. Probably the same tomorrow. And the sky is not completely clear. Now, here's the satellite imagery. There's some mixed layer cloudiness across the northeast and some valley fog, and that's pretty much burning off very quickly, faster than I'll get this video out. Dave, getting it done. We got association picnic today. I don't know what he's up to, but moving a lot of stuff around today, a lot of moving parts, and it's a beautiful day for it. There's the moon. Remember yesterday it was about the same spot, a little higher, I think, because they came out earlier. And satellite picture, show the satellite picture, show the temperature map. How about the wind on Mount Washington? Is there any wind on Mount Washington? Less than 10 miles an hour wind on Mount Washington, where it's close to 50 degrees. So we're now finally underneath the center of this high pressure system that's been kind of surrounding us for days and days. And that's good news with very few isobars. Here's the afternoon map. There's just one isobar in northern Maine, so very little wind, and that light pressure gradient means the sea breeze and just a gorgeous day. Let's get some fish working down there in the pond. I see some ripples. Want to see some fish working? How about the dolphins swimming along the side of the boat? Steve Turnblom and his grandson, William, I believe your name, is fascinated. Do dolphins, do they bite? I don't think they bite humans. And do they eat? Yes, of course they eat. What do fish eat?
Does William eat?
You know what fish eat, right? Other fish. Yeah, nature can be cruel and beautiful. Thank you for sharing, Steve and family out there. I think that was this morning out of Cape Cod. Steve's got a place right up on Bass River here too. He's also got that webcam from we installed up in Shrewsbury, where it's just gorgeous today. So here's the Boston 5-day meteo. And it shows the temperature close to 80, light onshore wind developing in the afternoon, a few fair weather clouds, but sunburn factor pretty much a 9 out of 10 today. And tomorrow, there are going to be some showers in northern New England, some clouds mixed in southern New England, but I think a beautiful day with temperatures again near 80. And then Monday, the wind's going to start coming on shore in a more synoptic fashion. There's going to be a high pressure system building in eastern Canada, and that's going to push a front down here, but I don't think it gets into Boston area until late Monday to Tuesday. That's when some rain probably returns. So fairly straightforward forecast until we get to about Monday and Tuesday. Then it gets really difficult next week. And I don't know if you remember, about 3 days ago or 4 days ago now, we showed this 15-day or 14-day for Boston, and then there was not one raindrop across the entire span into Labor Day weekend. And now you have some raindrops showing up for it looks like later Monday into Tuesday, and then maybe again Wednesday, and then again next Saturday. So there is going to be a front in New England. It's kind of stalling here. So here's the map, motion of the maps going forward with the low pressure and the high pressure. High pressure to our south today and tomorrow. You still have another upper level low building or even retrograding in eastern Canada, and it's going to push a front back down into New England. Here it comes on Monday with showers and storms developing first in northern New England late tomorrow, and then across central New England tomorrow night, and then on Monday late in the day and at night. Showers and thunderstorms are possible, and maybe Tuesday we get a break, and then There's going to be a front that comes back from the north again on, looks like Wednesday. This has been a moving target now this Wednesday. Yesterday the front was north of us. Now it's south of us with showers and thunderstorms possible. Soakers here now Wednesday and Thursday. And again, there's been no day-to-day cohesiveness on these forecasts. So all we can really say is that there's a front stalled here middle of next week. And then next weekend, this is working out as we thought it would, with the front coming in here Saturday with some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and then kind of just falling apart. And instead of having a strong low with a deep upper low over the Midwest and the Great Lakes, that's moved way up into central Canada. So it's 2 days in a row on that. That would keep the warmth coming for next weekend. And that would be Labor Day weekend. And who wouldn't want a nice Labor Day weekend? We're certainly having a nice last weekend of August. Well, yeah, last full weekend. Next Saturday is August 31st, right? And we're looking pretty good. So I'll make it a quick one today. Let's go out the door. Weather is done and more around the north side of Cape Cod yesterday. Went down to Mayflower Beach. There was no parking, but that was no problem because, well, I have friends. I grew up here. And a lot of the friends that I went to high school with still come down to the beach and play like little kids. And I really enjoyed that playful spirit, and everyone was having a good time. A lot of smiles yesterday, a lot of friends, and names like Juna and Tuna and Hawk and Mailman and and Mike and Kim and Tim and Lynn. That's just to name a few. So that was a great time yesterday, and today's the association picnic. So we're going to gather all the neighbors together this afternoon and have a good social event right down there in the Andrews Corner lot, a place where I've been playing now for more than 60 years, going on 61. All right, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good one. A couple of cumulus clouds. Bayview Road, residents only down there. I am a resident, but I'm going to keep going. Somehow, Mayflower Beach has become one of the most desirable beaches on the planet, which kind of blows my mind. And drop-off only. No waiting for a parking spot, even though I have a sticker. Vermont people, it costs $30, but I have a sticker, and you can have a friend nearby. Gotta have friends down by the water once in a while. Water's coming in now, so you know this beach, sometimes it's out there a quarter mile. Now that's the last of the sandbar, so we're gonna be up snug to the dunes today. A few cumulus clouds, just gorgeous. Friday, August 23rd, does that sound right? So there's still a little bit of instability, and that cloud is right up over near Route 6. So you need some land to heat up the air, and there's a little bit over there towards Falmouth, and then there's hardly anything. But once you get to the Cape Cod Canal, right over there, the wind on the south side of the canal is probably from the south, and here over Cape Cod, the wind is variable, and in Plymouth, the wind is from the east, so that's an updraft cloud right over Plymouth. And then right over Juna's Head, thanks for the parking, it's subsidence over the ocean, sinking air. So it's fascinating.
What's the weather for the weekend?
The weekend forecast is for... And while the surface winds are convergent from the south on the south side and the east on the east side, the upper level winds from the west. So the cloud goes up and the top part moves from west to east. That's what we're seeing right there. Thanks for asking. I know you were really curious. And when the tide goes out, that boat would be like 200 yards from the water. But it's high tide, early afternoon, just past the full moon. We're right about high tide right now. Yeah, right. Mine. That's what the seagulls say. Mine. Big one. I think that's a yearling blackback right there. Oh, look at that one all snug in the sand. It's pointed in every direction, but the wind is primarily from the east-northeast right now. Very mesoscale, extremely mesoscale. Jolly Roger is here.
Bob Marley, but it happened to be, yeah. Tim!
What's your name? Where you from?
Kim McCaffrey from Dennis, Mass.
Thanks for asking to get your picture with me. That was
Yeah,
really fun.
oh, of course.
Can you
You're
send
a
it to me?
legend. You're a legend.
Who's got the Jolly Roger flag going over there?
I
That's
don't
nice.
know.
She's going to sell it on eBay.
And what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Lynn, and I'm from Yarmouthport.
Parking lot.
Lynn, do you have a little editorial for us right here now?
No, don't.
How do you feel about that sign right there?
I'm not happy about that. I go, they turned our beautiful beach into a parking lot where stay out, stay out, stay out. We should all work together and love each other and enjoy the beach together.
They tore down paradise and put up a parking lot.
Exactly.
The kids don't care. Kids are still having fun, and the gulls.
We know, but it was going on the second.
Whose feet are those out there? There was a person there just a second ago. Where'd that person go? Do we have sharks here? There was a person. Oh, the person's back.
Is that Michael? Oh, that was Michael.
Somebody that's got like a tattoo on their back.
What? Oh, that's mine. Thank you. That's the SSI office trying to get a hold of me for free. They keep calling me.
Tide just peaked, and now look at this random empty beach with gulls and a sunfish. That's pretty cool. Is that a pear tree right there?
Yeah.
And what's Avie got in her mouth?
That would be a pear.
A pear. You want to be an out the door weather or more? You give me a pear. You give me that pear. I want that pear now. I want that pear.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Goochie goo.
All right. Thank you. She ain't gonna give it to you. Oh yeah.
I got the pear.
Hey, you did.
Tim, good to see you again.
When
All
there's
right.
no pear, she
Take care,
grabs
too.
all the seeds. She grabs the clamshells.
You come here with that pear. Nice to meet
Never
you.
getting it now.
I never wrestled with a dog for a pear before.
There you go.
All right, this video is for Brian and Jack, Tara and Tim.
Yeah.
Good to see you down the beach. Haven't seen
See
you
you,
in like
man.
20 years.
All right.
Thanks for having me, Tim and Tasha and Avie. Love you. All right. See you on Out the Door, Weather and More. I think that's enough for today. Let's go to the time lapse of the sun going through the sky in Weymouth, Massachusetts. What is it?